Hey everyone, Justin here. Tonight I want to do a video on this digital camo here. This is the first time I've ever used the desert. I've used the others, but the desert, man, it came out really good and I'm really liking it. In person, the lighting's kind of bad in the shop here, so in person this is a little bit darker color. I mean, it's not as bright tan color. It's a little bit darker in color, so it looks almost kind of a off-white, but it's not. Up close you can see it's kind of has quite a bit of, that's probably a good resemble what it would look like in person there. A little bit darker than what you would expect, but on the camera it kind of comes across kind of bright. But anyways, this just came out really nice. And while I have this holster out, I thought I would do a quick, I've had a lot of people ask what's the difference between a mid-cut and a full shield. The full shield, it will come all the way up here. This is for an XDS, but a full shield will come all the way to the end right here. Notice this is the mid-cut, so this doesn't go all the way to the top. There is pros and cons. Some of the pros of having this is if you are a person that's going to typically, run and do a course with a gun holster like this. I don't know that many. I mean, if you're going to train and actually do some rolling around, when you draw the weapon out, I believe it's when you draw the weapon out, you're left with this, potentially poking you, I guess, if you want to say poking you, and it's it's kind of thin. This is Kydex stuff isn't real thick. I mean, but it's left there kind of poking you, and I around the edges and everything. However, so when you draw the weapon out of this, there's really nothing to poke you. But I would say 90% of all my customers, and I'm sure that most of the people typically are going to be concealed carry, and most of the time, probably 99% of the time, your gun will stay in that holster. The chances of you actually drawing that weapon is probably pretty slim, unless you're a police officer or something like that. But for a normal citizen, I recommend the sweat shield, and here's the reason why. And this comes into some of the pros of this full sweat shield. Is when you actually reholster, this serves as an index point, so that you can put the front of the barrel right here, and it'll just basically facilitate a smooth reholster. You don't get that with this here. And also, if you are a larger person with a belly, this type holster here can pinch you with a mid-cut, so you can potentially get a pinch between your belly and the gun with this holster without having a full shield. So I typically tell people to order the full shield, but it's personal preference. A lot of people like this for appendix carry, if you're going to be appendix carrying and you're a pretty slim person, and that way you can just, it's pretty low profile. So anyways, I really just wanted to show off this this digital camo here. I'm really digging it in person, man. It's just sweet, and I'm really liking that. It came out very nice. So anyways, if you have any questions, shoot me an email. It's justin@8to10.com, or you can visit my website. That's EIGHT2ten.com. And I'd love to make you a holster out there. If you're looking for a holster, I definitely can work one up for you. So thanks again. I appreciate it.